So guys, this is my team for Game Week 33. I'm playing a back four right now with Raya in goal. I've kept on the bench, they're facing each other, but I'm a bit more confident about Raya keeping a clean sheet, maybe even getting some more safe points, and then giving me a good haul this week. In terms of defense, we have Chilwell from Chelsea, then we have a double up on Newcastle defense with Trippier and Botman, and then we have Estupinan who's against Forest in an away fixture. I think the Newcastle options are pretty good this week. They can still keep a clean sheet despite of it being an away game. Then I think Estupinan is also good from an attacking point of view because he's quite attacking. Now Chilwell is one option that we are definitely trying to move on, and let's discuss that when we talk about our transfer plans. But this is what it is in terms of our back four. On the bench we have Luke Shaw against Tottenham. Now I can also play Luke Shaw, and I'll talk about my transfers with Luke Shaw as well. But I think right now he's on the bench. In terms of midfield, I have a midfield three with Grealish and a double up on the Brighton mids in March and Mitoma. I think all three are really good options. They're good hold as well because they have a double in 34 and then they have a double in 37 as well. Then on the bench, I have Saka and Maddison. Now Saka can be moved to a different option. Of course, you can see that there is no Salah in this team, and the plan is to get Salah, so we can use one of Saka or even Maddison to get in Salah this week or the next. I feel Man City is going to do well, and I think this is probably a week where we can actually let go of Saka, considering that Arsenal don't have any double game weeks coming up in the season. Now, in terms of the forwards, we're playing with three forwards this week with Haaland, Watkins, and Kane. Now, Watkins is in great form. He has a great fixture. He's also a great alternative captaincy option for this week. Now, Haaland has a tricky fixture against Arsenal, but at the end of the day, we've seen what Haaland can do, and he can score in any number of goals against any opposition. So I think he's still a good option. You may or may not captain him, and we'll discuss about captaincy in a bit, but I think Haaland definitely stays, considering that Man City do have doubles in 34 and 37. Then we have Kane as well in the team, guys. Now Kane is a bit of a weird one because he is costing a lot of money. Of course, as I've already mentioned in this video, there's no Salah in the team at the moment, and I think we can use the Kane money to get in Salah in this team. One transfer that I can do this week is basically taking out one of Maddison or Saka. I think Maddison should be fine. He should be okay, and he has a good fixture against Leeds, so I think we can hold Maddison. Maybe sell Saka this week and then take Marcus Rashford in our team. I think that's definitely one transfer or one player that we want for Game Week 34. I think Rashford with United, the combination is pretty good. Yes, he still looked a bit leggy. He didn't play that great against Brighton in the FA Cup semi-final as well. But there is still potential with Rashford and United. I like that combination clicking, and I think he's definitely a good option to have from the United team. Let's say if I don't go for that option, I can also take a -8. So I can let go of Saka and basically I can get in Salah. Now to do that, I'll have to take out Kane, get in a Dutch striker, and then also take out Chilwell and get in Trent. Now Chilwell to Trent is not a must-to-do transfer, it's for a hit as well. I can do it next week, but I think next week it's also going to be for a hit because I really want Trent, I really want Salah for Game Week 34. I think I can get them this week for the fixture against West Ham. I know it's a tricky fixture against West Ham, but I think Salah and Trent can do really well. And then for 34, I can jump on to other options like a Rashford, maybe a Jota. I can also get in a City keeper, for example, Edison, and have a triple up on the City team as well. So I think those are the options for 34. But I think if I want to set up my team, gonna go a little bit more aggressive, I can do this -8 and set up well for 34. Now coming to the best captaincy options for Game Week 33, I think the safest option is still Erling Haaland. Yes, the fixture is a tricky one against Arsenal. Maybe this is a week where we can differentiate in terms of going with a different captain, but I think if you are trying to protect your rank, trying to protect your position, I think Haaland is still the best option to go for. He can score against any team. Man City is still a good attack, and I think Arsenal have shown the tendency to concede a lot of goals. So I think it's going to be a high-scoring game, and I think Haaland will definitely be among the goals. I think he's a great option. Now, if you are looking to go differential, if you are okay going a bit aggressive, if you're trying to chase rank, if you're trying to go against your main league rivals because of the fact that you want to gain positions on them, I think you can go for options like a Watkins, who has a great fixture against Fulham. Fulham are quite leaky. They concede a lot of goals, a lot of chances as well. And I think Watkins and Aston Villa in particular are in great form in attack. So I think if you're looking at a differential, if you have Watkins, he's the best option to go for. In case if you trust the Liverpool attack, because they've also been firing over the last 5 or 6 games, I think Mo Salah is also a great option in attack. You can absolutely go for him. He's on penalties for Liverpool, and I think he's going to be among the goals whenever Liverpool do anything in attack. So I think he's a good option. Another great pick in attack is Alexander Isak. So in case if you trust the Newcastle attack, who have been really scoring well, I think Alexander Isak is a great option. He's nailed for minutes. I don't think so Wilson's going to start ahead of Isak, so I think he's fine. He's also looked quite strong in attack, and he does take the Newcastle attack to a different level. So I think differential, and if you have him, I think Isak is a great option to go for. So guys, that'll be all for my side for this video. I hope you liked and enjoyed the video today. I hope you found it useful. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Subscribe to the Insanely Football YouTube channel for more such FPL videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.